Welcome back to the Baltimore Orioles franchise on MLB the Show. I'm your host, longtime listener. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment below. We've got the Orioles hosting the Indians here. Orioles still playing pretty good baseball after getting off to a little bit of a sluggish start to the season. In pretty good shape now, and we've got Jameson Taillon going for us. He has been pretty solid for us, especially of late, pitching pretty well. The whip down to 1.19 and a 3.75 ERA. 14 starts, he's 7-4, giving us 81 2/3 innings of work over that stretch. Starting things off, it's Amed Rosario, ground ball to third. That's handled and over to first for the first out. Now we'll take a look at the Indians lineup in this one. Jared Walsh, the name to kind of, call out there, as he is swinging the bat well. 294, 16 home runs, and 41 RBIs. I believe he is leading in the AL All-Star voting at this point in the season, so keep an eye on that. 2 outs in the inning. There's a ground ball back to the mound, and Taillon sends it over to first, and that'll do it for the Indians in their half. Now for the Orioles to give it a try, it's Zach Plesac going on the mound against them. A very strong season going for him so far. The whip at 1.07, 2.73 ERA, and he is 8-2 over 14 starts, 95 innings of work. This is the guy that we faced last season and hit about 1,000 atom balls, so we'll see if we have some better luck against him this time around. Starting things off, Austin Hayes gets jammed on a 1-2 pitch, broken bat. Plesac handles that one himself. Now we'll look at the Orioles lineup, as everybody kind of starting to swing the bat pretty well. Trey Mancini starting to turn it on a little bit. Jahmai Jones, the average still down in the 220s, so that's not ideal. But this team is pretty well balanced. They've got good batting averages, decent power up and down the lineup, and they've got some speed as well. Now with 2 outs, it's Corey Seager slicing one into left. That's handled. And the Orioles are set down in order, so we go to the top of the second. 2-2 pitch to Franmil Reyes. Fastball up and in gets him swinging, and that's the first K for Jameson Taillon. Now it's Jared Walsh. He's looking at the same pitch. That might have been in off the plate, but he gets the call for the second out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts for Taillon. Now Eddie Rosario, 1-2. He swings through a slider in off the plate, and it's a 1-2-3 second for Taillon, striking out the side in order. On to the bottom of the second, it's Ryan Mountcastle takes one up the middle for a leadoff single. We've got our first base runner of the ball game and a chance for Baltimore to get out on top. Next batter, Trey Mancini. Next pitch, actually, he takes one into right field that's going to get down, makes it first and second. Still nobody out in the inning, and that would bring up, actually before we see that, we see there, Trey Mancini now has an 11-game hitting streak. That's going to bring up Kris Bryant. A 1-1 pitch is a fastball down and in. He golfs it down the left field line. It is deep, and it stays fair and is gone. So no atom balls this inning, as the Orioles, with a couple of singles and now a 3-run shot from Bryant, his 10th on the year. And just like that, 3-0 Baltimore here in the bottom of the second. Jahmai Jones later in the inning with 2 away. It's an 0-1 pitch. He takes it into center field. That ball is going to get down. The inning will continue. Jones hustling out of the box. He is into second with a double, so a runner in scoring position for Austin Hayes. 1-1 pitch is lifted into right field, but he got under that one. Hit it pretty deep, but that's going to be handled by Reyes in right for the final out of the inning. The Orioles out in front 3-0 thanks to the 3-run shot from third baseman Kris Bryant, who has just been on fire all season. On to the top of the third, it's Jameson Taillon again, another strikeout there. That's 4 in a row for the right-hander. Then Jordan Luplow, 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, make it 5 in a row for Taillon, as he is just dealing out there these last couple of innings. Nobody could touch him. Now on to the bottom of the third. With 2 away, it's Ryan Mountcastle. Hits one deep to center field, but that will be handled. And after 3 innings, it's 3-0. Orioles out front, with Jameson Taillon having faced the minimum so far and striking out 5 in the process. There he's going to get Jose Ramirez to end the 4th, and it is 4 straight perfect innings for Jameson Taillon. Give him 6 Ks as Rutschman sends that one down to first to complete the inning there. Now on to the bottom of the fourth. Adley Rutschman, a 1-1 pitch with two away, takes it down the left field line, going to stay fair, and he is going to make the turn, head for second, and it's another two-out double for the Orioles. And a chance with two down for Jorge Colon. A 0-1 pitch is into right field, is just past the diving try at second. Rutschman going to come around to try and score. The throw comes home, not in time. Colon wisely advances to second on the throw. It's now 4-0 Orioles, and Plesac in a little bit of trouble here with still two away. It is going to be Jahmai Jones, though, watching a curveball at the knees for strike three. Plesac escapes a little bit of danger there, but more damage as the Orioles now lead it 4-0 as we head to the fifth. What are we looking at here? Apparently somebody struck out looking, and we didn't actually get to see the pitch, so I believe that would have been 6 strikeouts for Taillon. There is 7 as he gets Walsh looking again. That's the second time. That's actually 8 strikeouts there for Taillon. Now Eddie Rosario off the plate away. There goes the perfect game. No. Yeah, that would end the perfect game bid. And then it's Bradley Zimmer, 2-2 pitch, ground ball to short. He's going to get out of the inning. The no-hitter still intact for Jameson Taillon through 5 innings, and he's got 8 strikeouts to go along with it. Now on to the bottom of the fifth. One away for Corey Dickerson. Kind of gets jammed on this one, serves it into left, just barely going to get down, and it's going to be a one-out single for Corey Dickerson. And that is going to do it for Zach Plesac, as here comes Terry Francona. Plesac, the 3-run homer was obviously the big story in that one, as he gives up 4 earned over that stretch. Cal Quantrill going to come on in relief. The right-hander has pitched pretty well for the Indians so far. You see the 3.36 ERA through 59 innings in 35 appearances thus far. 3-2 pitch with 1 away. They're going to put Dickerson in motion. Seager hits this ball into the gap in right field. It's going to bounce off the wall. Dickerson will come all the way around to score, and it's an RBI double for Seager. And just like that, 5-0. And that extra run is credited to Plesac. So 5 earned for him as his day is now sealed. Next batter is Trey Mancini, actually with 2 away. It's Mancini taking one into that same right center field gap. That would score Seager and make it 6-0. Kris Bryant rips one into left. That ball is going to get over the head out there and off the wall for a double. Another RBI for Kris Bryant. It is 7-0 Baltimore. And now it's Jameson Taillon back to work. In the 6th, it's going to be a 2-out walk there. That's going to bring up Cesar Hernandez as Rosario on with 2 down. 2-2 pitch to Hernandez is through the right side. There goes the no-hitter. And Taillon now sitting at 91 pitches with just 2 outs in the 6th inning, so not a whole lot of reason to push him too much farther. He is going to get out of it here. The ball was hit well, but handled it first for the final out of the inning. 6 scoreless for Jameson Taillon, just 1 hit allowed. He's going back out there for the 7th, but he is going to walk Reyes to start the inning. And at 99 pitches now, you got to wonder how long they're going to try and push him. And maybe it's a little bit too far, as the next pitch is just hammered deep and gone to right field. Eddie Rosario, his 11th on the season, makes it 7-2. The Indians finally getting to Jameson Taillon, and that's going to do it for his day. Pitched very well in this one. The home run, the only real blemish. And they are going to turn to Pablo Navarro. The right-hander has not been very good for them in long relief situations for them so far this season. But he is going to get out of the 7th here as he gets the strikeout on the high fastball there, getting it past Luplow. But Eddie Rosario gets the Indians on the board. A lot of ground to make up, though, as it is still 7-2. And we go to the bottom of the 7th. John Gant coming on for the Indians. He has been outstanding for them so far this season. You see the ERA sitting at 1.71 across 31 2/3 innings of work. It's going to be 2 away for Bradley Zimmer, though. What the heck did we just do with the editing? Who cares? The Indians got crushed. We ran away with this one, 7-3. Rosario did get knocked around a little bit late in his outing, and we had to turn to Keegan Aiken to close things out. But bottom line, the Indians never really got into this one as Kris Bryant put them out 3-0, and that was pretty much what started this onslaught, as they ended up going up 7-0, cruising to a 7-3 win. Jameson Taillon pitched very well, just 2 hits. He did walk 3 and give up 2 earned, but struck out 9. The home run was the damage that they did from a run scoring perspective. Just 4 hits and 4 walks for the Indians. 13 strikeouts on the day. And you see the middle and bottom end of that lineup, all the strikeouts down there. That's never a good thing to see. Quantrill, a rough day out of the bullpen. And then you see Plesac's numbers, 4 1/3, 7 hits, 5 earned, as the atom balls just weren't going his way this time. And the Orioles managed 12 hits over the entirety of the ball game. No walks, only struck out 3 times, though, as they were just, everything they swung at, they were putting in play pretty much with some authority as well. Bryant's 10th of the year. Navarro, you see, 1 2/3, 2 hits and a walk. Did have 1 earned run to his credit. And then Aiken came in and closed out the 9th with a solid inning of work. That's it for this one. The Orioles take it 7-3. Sorry for the editing issues, but that's what happens sometimes, and I'm not going back to fix it. And now we're going back out to Camden Yards, where the Rangers come in, as they have just been atrocious this season. I think the record, as you saw it there, was 28-53. You want to see that reversed, if anything. And they have the luxury of facing Noah Syndergaard, who actually hasn't been nearly as sharp as he was last season. He's still a very good pitcher, but not the kind of numbers you want to see from your ace necessarily, but he is off to a good start here. He gets a swing and strikeout on the high fastball, and just 4 pitches in, he's already notched his first strikeout. Then it's Jason Dominguez, 2-0 pitch, ground ball to third. That's handled and sent over to first for the second out of the inning, and we'll take a look at the Rangers lineup in this one. Not a lot to really talk about here, is some pretty paltry offensive numbers. Shirt and Apostle having a pretty good season for them, hitting .293 with 8 home runs. But a lot of guys in this lineup just not really getting the job done with the bat. And it's Nick Solak, 1-2 pitch. Couldn't connect on the inside fastball, and he's down on strikes for the final out of the inning. So they go scoreless in order. With 2 strikeouts there for Syndergaard, and it's Bryan Abreu on the hill. Dane Dunning was scheduled to pitch, but had some sort of injury apparently, so Bryan Abreu going to get a spot start here. Not a guy necessarily known for his longevity in terms of innings pitched, but he's going to have to try and give them a few innings here. And starting things off, Corey Dickerson batting leadoff, a diving stop there to knock it down. They flip to first and get the out. And now look at the Orioles lineup, as everybody in this lineup still, swinging the bat pretty well. They've got the 6th best on-base percentage in the American League. Trey Mancini continues to see that average creep up, so good to see him swinging the bat pretty well. Kris Bryant still hot. Here's Corey Seager with 2 outs. Another diving stop at first base as he just knocks it down, flips to first, and that'll do it for the Orioles in their half. Now on to the second. 0-2 pitch to David Dahl. Swing and a miss on a nice changeup from Syndergaard there. That's now 3 Ks for Thor. Then with 1 away, Chad De La Guerra, swing and a miss on that changeup down and away again. Make it 4 strikeouts already for Syndergaard. Then it's Josh Jung, 1-1 pitch rather, just past the diving try at second from Jahmai Jones and into center field. Rangers have their first base runner of the ball game, 2 away. Now 0-2 pitch to Apostle. That fastball up and in, just too much for him. Make it 5 strikeouts for Syndergaard through just 2 innings of work. We go to the bottom of the second now, and it is Kris Bryant with 2 away. The fastball down, he takes it, or actually the slider down, hit it hard but right at the third baseman, and the Orioles down in order again. So now we go to the top of the third, 2 away for Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Fastball up and in, he swings through it, make it 6 Ks for Syndergaard. And the Orioles going to give it a try again in the bottom half of the third. It's Jorge Colon with 1 away. 2-1 pitch is a changeup left up that he stays back on, hits it through the right side for a 1-out single. He's got speed, so we'll look to see if he's going to try and take off and swipe a bag, and he's going to wait till 3-1 pitch to do it, but he is in safely with the stolen base. Make it 19 on the season for Jorge Colon as he just continues to impress and make a run for Rookie of the Year. Next batter, actually still later in the at-bat, Jahmai Jones back up the middle. Funny play there. I don't know if the second baseman just didn't see it after it got by the pitcher, but nonetheless, it's a 1-out single, and then Corey Dickerson hits a pitch deep and gone to right. A 3-run dinger, his 12th of the season. He has just been swinging the bat very well this season for the Orioles. And he was in the leadoff slot in this one, and it pays off as he comes up with a big 3-run homer there. Now with two-way, it's Corey Seager, an absolute bomb to right field. A fastball that was belt high down the middle. He crushes that. Give him 20 on the season, 393 feet. That ball was a towering home run. I think we'll get another look at the swing. No, we won't. Noah Syndergaard back to work in the fifth. He gets a swinging strikeout there. That is now 7 Ks for Syndergaard. And then with two-way, Jason Martin swings and misses through the fastball up and in. And that is going to do it for the Rangers in the fifth. Now on to the sixth. Sam Huff, 1-2 pitch. You kind of see what's going on here. Another strikeout for Syndergaard. He's not done yet. That's 9. Now in the seventh with two-way, make it 10. Still 4-0 if you're keeping track of the score down there. But it doesn't matter how many Baltimore has if Texas can't hit, and that's exactly what's happening right here. Here's Apostle chasing one way down and away, and Rutschman sends it down to first for the second out of the inning, and Syndergaard collects strikeout number 11. Two-way for Martin again, swing and a miss, a nice changeup there. 8 innings of work, scoreless from Noah Syndergaard. Coming into the ninth with 12 strikeouts, make it a baker's dozen there as he gets Sam Huff. Next batter is Kiner Falefa, 0-2 pitch to him. Change up down and away, make it 14. And Syndergaard is going to close things out with a complete game shutout. Strikes out the side in order to give him 15 Ks on the day. Just absolutely dominant in this ball game. The Rangers had no answer for him all day long. Barely able to even get any base runners on as they just got handled in this one. 2 hits, 15 strikeouts, no walks in the complete game shutout for Noah Syndergaard. Bryan Abreu actually didn't do a terrible job. Only gave up 5 hits over 4 innings, but unfortunately the 2 home runs that brought in 4 earned against him, and that was all it took as Syndergaard was just dealing a couple of singles, all that the Rangers were able to muster in this one. Everybody in the lineup struck out at least once. A bunch of guys twice or even more in the case of Kiner Falefa in the leadoff hole, going 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. The Orioles had 9 hits, 3 walks, just 2 strikeouts on the day. Multi-hit days for Seager and Dickerson, who coincidentally both had home runs in this one as well. Jorge Colon, his 19th stolen base of the year, and then you see the numbers from Syndergaard as he was just dominant. That's going to do it for this one. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below, and we will see y'all next time.